everyone, welcome to the Sims gameplay, focusing mainly on the Eco Lifestyle DLC, trying to showcase the sustainable city and the well-being impact it has on us. So stick around to see if I manage to do all of that. Well, first off, let's build ourselves a little cute house, made out of shipping containers. Seems kind of odd, but I got this idea from one of my classes, and well, it turns out there's a lot of benefits to it. For starters, it is easy to use, easy to construct, and affordable. And it'll be done in a matter of months so you can move in. And it's environmental friendly, obviously, you're recycling. And it's a personal style statement, it's gonna make you stand out. So I added little green roofs on top of both of the shipping containers. And what this does is it acts as this rainwater buffer. So it collects rainwater and it uses it for its own little ecosystem, as well as making the air more purified, decreasing the overall ambient temperature, so the temperature stays a little cool all the time. And it increases well-being. Having a green roof helps you reduce costs in terms of ingredients. You can get your own fruits and vegetables from your little rooftop garden. So the next step is getting solar panels for our roof. So as everyone is probably aware, solar panels are a source of renewable energy. They draw energy from the sun instead of getting it from fossil fuels, which is just decaying the environment. And solar panels reduce your electricity bills, they're low maintenance in terms of cost. And well, it's a technological advancement. You're getting ahead and sticking with the future. So what are the first steps we can take to make a more sustainable city? Here to answer that is my sister, who works as a sustainability engineer in KU International Consultants and is accredited in Well, Lead and True. Here's Priscilla.
Hey, thanks for having me. And to answer your question, in a sustainable city, it needs to be built around the ethos of resource efficiency, which is reducing the usage of energy, water usage reduction, and also reduction in the generation of waste. And above all else, you need community members that put sustainability at its forefront. So, this can be done through sustainability related events such as volunteering, sharing information, and having a community garden set up that has fruits and vegetables and produce that you share among the community members, and you're growing the produce on your own, which can be used as ingredients in your food. And this community garden is organic, it can be vegan, it can be plant based. It's amazing to have your own little community garden, and you can add in more elements to this community garden, such as having beehives, having bird nests. So beehives help in pollination, whereas bird nests help in the elimination of pests. And these are some of the stuff that I feel should be included in a sustainable city. If you'd like to know more about what a sustainable city is, check out the local example of the sustainable city in Dubai. So that's it from me, and thank you. Bye bye.
But before we get to all of that, let's have a house tour. We're starting with picking a career for Lily, that's what I named her. And let's see, civil designer. Okay, civil designer. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. So working as a civil designer, the first task we get is to acquire some recycled materials. So we'll head around town, maybe go into the community center and recycle some trash. And it's loading. And loading. And loading. Okay, let's time jump through this. And just like that, we're here in Sprucewood Square, the community center, and let's try voting on a neighborhood action plan, which we can't yet because we need influence points. Well, what that is basically you get these points when you pick up trash and you talk to the community about what changes you want. And we're picking up trash straight from the trash bin. That's one way to go about it, I guess. But yeah, we'll pick up trash, we'll sort through it, and we'll recycle what needs to be. And we're picking up trash from the floor because it looks absolutely disgusting everywhere on the ground. So what we're gonna do now is everything we've collected, we're putting it through this machine, which will make the trash materials recyclable and materials that we can use elsewhere. And we're back home. The first step to always, always, always do is wash your hands. And now we're getting to the gardening. So she's gonna start gardening and using ingredients from at home. If you can see on the bottom left, she's embarrassed right now, but that's because she just had a meal that was store bought. So she lost a lot of money, and well, it isn't that fresh anyways. But that's gonna change, and let's start the time lapse. So, after doing clearly a lot of gardening and talking to a few people about the neighborhood community plans, we're talking to this lady about her utility bills because that's one of the assignments to ask her about it. And she clearly doesn't want to talk about it. That's fine, not everyone's gonna be on board with the change. It shouldn't stop us from pushing forward. And push forward we did. So after a couple of hours, we have a lot of influence points now, and we can vote on different neighborhood action plans, not just gardening but different workshops like how to be self-sufficient, water conservation, even energy conservation, how to build your body, well-being and sustainability at its best. And next, we're gonna vote on a community space project. It's basically making this community space glow up. So we voted for a community garden where everyone can come together, plant together, get all their ingredients from the community grounds. So after a lot of voting, now the community space is being built, and whoa, okay, so that is a complete glow up. So compared to all of the trash on the ground before, now it's filled with just community spaces, actual spaces, places for interaction, places where people can plant fruits and vegetables, come to the community and collect them, use them for their own ingredients, keep the ecosystem running, as well as being such a huge part of it. So everything just starts very small. We started with a little tiny green rooftop on top of our house where we were gardening alone, and then we started talking about it, we started voting on it, and now it's brought a whole community together. So, in regards to the other action plans we voted for, they're gonna take place over the course of the next few weeks, starting with the green initiatives. And well, overall, this might just be a game, but it just goes to show that anything you can do, any small step you can take matters, even if it's just talking about it, having a little community about it. And oh, and this is, well, we're selling the excess power we have because of the solar panels that we installed. Everything makes a difference, every little thing you can do. And that should sum it up. That's the end of the video, and well, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you maybe learned something. I had loads of fun doing this. Thank you.